there be born be akodo during the issuance of them bond no into one more whatever was the findings are in confirm what them on up to now when two and found to Ghana for your what's work or IMF for to come and investigate the issuance of that bond. They did it. Bibiara employment and back. On of you we heard something about PDS. They raised series of allegations. Also, if you show code one day, give me DBM. What the can you cry? Yes, I will raise the PDS. What do you call a Japan deal?
Yeah, Japan deal. In
the run up to the elections, Oma special prosecutor Martin Amidu or resigning. No, what the can send baby, what did here? Nanado Danko Kufuado no Yinaban. When all these things happened, you had the best of opportunity. You sat on the committee. The finance minister came. Afe tutunano. Bisa some issue about these banks are. It collapsed under your watch, under NDC. His Excellency the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Okay, there were over 8 banks or so. Those banks are likely to collapse. In the run up to the 2016 elections, the economic prophet, okay, the mass mean, when we took over the reins of government, these banks, they were just hanging. In order to save depositors, only security. As for one license, they revoke another Bank of Ghana. We revoke one licenses. No, making sure that one depositors, when it's Canada, Bobon whom was in a way, cheer or Damon. And the NDC raised red flags. As I speak with you in there, I'm former UT bank, Nura. Onona Kobra before. Wakoshe Unyamfo, what is the name of this MP? Is it Tamar Central? Ayaga, Mama Ayaga Nechi. I'm a parliamentary inquiry into the collapse of this bank. How the alliances has been revoked. No one said now, which they know don't hear possible. All these things they said about the MPP administration, and for that matter, the finance minister. Now, what about appointment committee? Don't know. This man was there, and Kamumbi Sano. One now, what to me beside no papa, ya no chechem chegana funa munde. The decision so taken by the finance ministry, and for that matter, the MPP government, was in the best interest of Ghanaians. Until for that matter, no. Na NDC for yin sembiara obeka. Now there are party foot soldiers out there. What's on Aroba? Because they were on social media there were certain MPs only there Abawa boarding the Oba ministers, only the war approved one. It was all over. They mentioned my honorable Magic Nina Mebisa Kumsin. They mentioned that brilliant gentleman, young gentleman, could do upon Kroma. They could do upon Kroma too. They mentioned that great minister. And the reason given Jinabra was by no oil room pocket. There will be no man who Umbrazi inti Mama Jimmy two number minister. But so we also buy no vetting one yard inti. No, on what grounds? Justification better what they can one yard. Oh yeah, very subjective. Say I can do one yard to me, Ebia Yipano or yard. So what we are saying is that the monk of now they are party full soldiers which today in going the war past one. But the MPs representing their constituents, not the interests of NDC alone, but their constituents, believe that these ministers designated, they deserve to be approved. No, approve more. Could you tell you said that you approved of them? Abana two wampo, yeshima two lima. Into what has changed? Finance minister may approval unanimously. Obi ananeze aroko kakra Onyamfo Adongo. They are deputy ranking member finance. Ono original na waka there. In some kure edwina abasenti ontumenti na. But sanka ye benyina sit there and raise those issues with the floor of parliament. Therefore reasons A, B, C, D. Until for me tomorrow let the parliamentary hands that capture it for future reference. Now wrap it up. Is that okay? I had imagining now on one interest, and I'm saying this, my brother. Interest, baby. You know that they see some form of potential in Haruna Idrisu. That or your potential in leading the NDC, in other words, becoming their flag bearer some years to come.
Minority leader.
Into the pro Mahama group, no, that one for crime that no in info, and that is what they are working at.
Okay.
Is that okay? Right. It is on that ground. In Honorable Okujeto Abrakwa or Kenwefi committee, no. And when you do that, it's an indictment on your leader. That act in a while, it's an indictment. It means the leader on to control one. That is why a member from one new group, no, wait to know what you know. But no,
but person be a question. I found out unya information free say minority leader, you know, that should be about presidential aspirant.
Oh, but my brother, yeah, politically, Ubiara who follow the Ghanaian political landscape, no, who a potential in somebody within the MPP, within the NDC, they know. At every point, we in MPP, is that okay? And not us alone, they themselves. Now make every political party. So what are your permutations? Who opponent? The possible people are one riser, who go to our image. I hope you get that. And in the NDC, why are they attacking Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia left, right, center? Esha, Wejai attacking on Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Since I got to about 2020, all the attacks and the ammunitions, it is now on Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Ask yourself why. Because when him there, he is likely. Is that okay? And so they are attacking his credibility every now and then.
Okay.
So these permutations are done.
All right.
Is that okay? Okay. That is what they are doing.
All right.
I want to obey image as a leader of their party. That is why they are doing that.
Anthony Kwesi Saki, a regional youth organizer for the MPP, was Central Region, and I tell you, Kano, Mami ko Samo Kwejo Dankwa many of the NDC. Kwejo, Onuyan for Samo Kujeto a black one, the resignation. What is it?
Onya, Maminchia, Menchia, Wahefon, Wetie for and Enumbre. Hey, now MPP for 8 and not than 11. Hey, whom? Mamen Thomas Samson. Near the kind. Miniane Casano was say one more bar about breaky the 8. Nambizam who said 80 benum be breaky. 18 in the Bessia Chinchirincha in the history of Ghana, be Magana Bakosemuda. Oh, my bedje. More bro a kabubro a good Ghana for so a nay. See, I said Ghana. Eye nipa dodo a waha eye million eye aduasane a kire no se ase ye che car na na danko Akufo-Addo abeje abugu honum se ye nche magana ni bia ntua bia me no mienu bongo utua eye over 100 million kwadwo danko metua over 100 million me nua na utua over 100 million eye akwala ketekete ya botofo a ya wo no ene etua over 100 million no enu nti na break 8 na ananso se cedi to dollar no a wo ba ya wo ka se wo ba no ama na gina brand ama Ghana for titru ye nua no mo abosu kan wo mo wo e magazine wo mo ko ekwan so kofa niema sabe na ma for montuma pafra nei cedi no ene eye dollar na se dollar ni di American 10 ta cedi ni ntumi nche no enu nti ene ye di 80 ma o ma na se de anaso se ene kro no fita ye nua no mo bo ama ene abeda di cdd in 2019 e di hwem bi beda adwa e kama Ghana for te se just in 2019 alone, Sikaya hurry to corruption was over 9 billion. Me pacho 9 billion. Siyasane ya nane at the ba eye enesika mu a titiska mu a me nana eye kwadwo eye fum ebeti ase a eye opepepepepepepepepe. Obobwa enye ye enunti ana mo say wo mo ba beje eye 8 na na. Ana so say en economy a atwetwe agigya yen hunu eno aho anu yiye enu ti no beji 80 deficit wo ba ye na over 3.6 ene nam over 11%. Meanwhile no so now the mraba de buy crowd when ni so yen hwe eye growth wo be fa growth over 3.5% 3.6% ene say me no ka say growth is getting into the negatives anameboa eno na de be ye your friend saying 8 more and I say breaking the 8 na ene enua no mo di nkuguo Ghana for sebe ebeto om so ntazukoko no mahunu se ntazukoko yi e wo bia num na mum ye jai ne ade ya
amani wakasa ka no aba me question am de
afei question ade ma me no ose afei enua no MPP for ho wo mo no mo be kire yen nipa obetimi adi NDC anim ene nipa wontimi ni NDC anim asema obisa ni na ohwe anu yi ode ma wo no en wan se wode nam mfikyire saa ode nam ntenten wa wode oye sports e kan ntenten wa wonma de e kire ana meboa hwe ubisa na se na me jimidi se anka wo se me nua no wo kirem na wo kire nsam na se ma atiefo e de ati ase na ode akofa ye PDS why na ni mo Ghana ha se PDS ya eye na na dan kwakufu ado ni MPP kofa ba ya sabi omo bo man kro no over 190 million US dollars enu nti no eye compact eye tre na wosenka eye US government eye Millennium Challenge account ye de bre Ghana for sabi ne de boy ye ho bra no ena me no ka se sika ni na ahre ya na me
amani
oh say eno an ye discussing
maybe sao
ti onia nyabote eno an ye discuss na me
PDS asem ne ye ka
me pacho bongo oka PDS asem
neba na shase say
no dabi e was kuja to asem no ano de link to a finance minister say finance minister buy no say be yantumi amisa the questions about all of those things enunti na ama okuja to resign and I'm showing to you say we asked him all those questions and we Ghanaians we know say there were offense and corrupt practices with all of these things number but on how to make an say resignation na ba ho uzi afina me build me point o ma me kwan na me build me point na obeti ase ebio o se de nti a eye okuja to resign na say eye your friend say nsembisa na o se ebisa finance minister ba banks wo buy wo be yi ano eye poto ama ye anu yi ba ye no ato ebinum asom enti na wo so okuja to resign e asem na minia na ogegen looks minia eye bongo eye banka ana banks ayegu no na o ka bibi say NDC eye time ana banks ne gu ye say minia no nimu a on wan kono ko kan eye the summary and economic eye financial data of the Bank of Ghana me pacho okokan obehunu say under NDC in 2016 now the financial sector na grow by 8.1% under them is just growing by 1.7%. Into year ago, no. Yeah, time they grow by 8.1%. And no more, and no more be no, and 1.7% yana. Yeah, you go no. Banking sector kind of react by a parliament or by Cheremum you say. Nanka sika ye hia dia saving banks near just over 9 billion. And so about way a brony bayenti. Omokofa over 21 billion say the good banks. Wabreko na was en kaude 9 billion per edesa eso e banks na se. Uye no so to nchanya. Enam sebe a brony baye ene sebe se wo mo hwene Ghana for hunti no. Ye good banks ni bia na banks no wo mo nya adwuma bia sebe etia Ghana mra. Hwe Heritage Bank. Ye se ye ni pa ye majority shareholder no. Ye ni gina ye se ni bia ye di na asem. Enu nti no onye fit and proper enti ye gu ni bank. Sa anadwoma na asebu sebe ehefa ne ka no enye MPP mu enye na bank okufu ado enye abro ni bayi a anka ye be yesa e de tia eye Ghana ni a sebe oye business afankofu adwuma unim kofu aluzo omadwuma over 70,000 people financial sector collapse ye collapse wo mamu ha hwe ka ya bo enu nti ye say meba enu nti ye say enemi no mienu ye metua tax sa ban we di 22 billion akogu banks no ye nsan so metua hoto won fama ban no we sabe enye kro no bo wote ha wani won fere o ka ba banking sector collapse onia eye ye friend say okuja to honorable eye ni resignation na ene abeda adwa no I think say there are certain things akoso ema obehwa even within the party no nipa bia raise eye concerns nya de
NDC mu
yes I raise concerns nya de but no resignation letter na one kasa state say a personal and principal reasons nti and why then the principal reason ko dankwa I cannot pretend to know the principal reason e wo eye honorable Okujeto eye Ablakwa etrim and na personal reasons e wo honorable Okujeto Ablakwa den etrim but na meka ne say baby eye du na me say wo hwe after the vetting say you pass a year ministers ni bia na abufuo abehye ye manfo no no abufuo ni de edise hye omumu if you say o hwe asutro mienu a sabe the man from left and right Supreme Court any ni ye na wo hwe ne ye koso na wo se ye manfo no bu ye den omubufu omudi se omubufu eti anga ne ade ekoso no edisa se yeden eba but sabre baby yedri ubehwa eye party no den krata ba yeden abetudwa media ne ameka ne se ewo se party baby a wutie me na nadwi ewo se yeni nankas yeni no sabe ye fa ye hyebre yeden ehye yensem ebize mpanyinfo bi ebu baby se praye wo hoyu fa ba ko a na yeden ebu ukabu mo anyeden emu
eti baraka beka bibi se Kuja to resignation no way our person almost vote of no confidence in minority leader Haruna Idrisu.
Who said
na minyan ka say Mahama Group versus Haruna Idrisu.
Onia who say no crane say adwenkyere wo hoyo bi atimi kyere na adwen. And we are in the democracy. And democracy na NDC edimu akotini ye. But ye ma ho kwan say party ma e be kyere o ma adwen. So what I say. It is Rasmu Barak why then watching na adwene enne se me no ka say aye party aye mpanyinfo council of elders ekohia ne party mpanyinfo aye minority side of parliament and as leadership in parliament no mu hia aye ano babai omo ya ano babai
Rasmu Barak enye obi aye akwada toto fefe wa
oh men ka so ya kwada ana me che say watchire na adwene
ana bibi
oh
immediate pass
bongo anya botre
ana bibi techi
ana me chere say yeah
ni friendly council of to boabo ne say in nice nkita bia no ni nice bi so na abuncha ni free so as be ka tell say odan cham e ya ye nyina chi because na wo nso
me pacho Rasmu Barak asem no kan no osisu dua say because of eye amahunu anasa evidence be bia
we ya abaka wa resign no che say
na me che aya dwenkyere ana meboa anya dwenkyere adwenkyere no wakyere sabi yeti he na obi a kyere na adwena na meboa enti wa kyere na adwen a eno nso nkyere se wose yafa no se eye sacrosanct na meboa enti Rasmu Barak honorable member former member of friends and parliament wa kyere na adwene eno no nkyere se sabi wose me swallow no hook line senka no dabi
unyini se plan bi a mpesa mo faso na how na do ne interest e bi a
ne ekwasu enya de foforo kra se wonim Ghana bakosem yie pa ubehunu se efie apema hankuna de okunu mienu a yehya ase to aba no ebre bia party bi belusu bia no there is what obroni friend a turmoil in the party me pato onim za in 1992 MPP for call a presidential election mu lusu ye no unim turmoil I buy in MPP enu nti omo boycott even the parliamentary elections a omo kwatro the stolen verdict ana meboa in 2000 and man NDC lose here look that time po na den se obehu na NDC ni se obehye NDC atade no de anam abonte na meboa to the extent that the former president Joy John Rawlings ye twe na se chede ne ko gina national reconciliation na immunities na ye stripping off anameboa in 2008 unim nesi when this it went to the extent that we had even people and kofo a wo mo ate wo political parties anameboa and so ni na achi no ye ka ye hubomu sebe esiesie ye fie asem ehwe se ye be konkoden ne ye wi ni political power anameboa na unim se about politics the reason why we form political parties they say we form political parties to win political power and philosophers be to say Niccolo Machiavelli one say the end will justify what the means and political party be an aim ni so be win political power and say kobase ni padodo no a de omo re eni omo eya hye party no say party na win ya e de menasepo bi ya den eba it's a menasepo no ebi na ye hunu sesi e and e normal
because you get young because say changes
you see even in MPP after 2012 elections ye hunu bisa menasepo no ni to the extent that omo mpo de wo mo general secretary ye yinadi wo mo party chairman ye yinadi afoko wo mo friends vice chairman ye yinadi ama ye friends say won a wo keka humpo no sebe enemi no ka say ebinuma fomu ayeden ewu anameboa eti time all de beba na mum ne hia ne say wo be put two house together na wa hwese wo be ma bibia agina ne nan so agina brane na maboaboa mho yie na mo de face the election ahead and no ana NDC we are ready to do anything na make a party ma say sabre e wo say ye de atita ni na ma party mpanyinfo na yenya rehemu omumu say adwuma ne de aso monsa no betumi ayeden betumi aye na saa kukuhwi ase a ene ye wo mu sabe enche ye hunu no bio na mpanyinfo ana ebu eye omo baby wo mo chese mpanyinfo se sebe ano baba wo hoyi e maden abaye den eto enti ni abani na wo se ye na ye ka ye hubom ni ye ya no baba o ti ase na abaye den eto
ano baba no de aba obeka say mo council of elders ekohia e de letter baba ndi say party achitafo nyina omon remaining calm on the year to year eno agina we are sorry you
ana meche say party mpanyinfo and party o ya we say ne party na issue statement mpanyinfo share no ma issue statement aye
ka che we are sambe
ene ya ne ye da bi we ba ye che ne ye party mpanyinfo akoye meeting a meeting ye issue statement signed by the national chairman of Osu eye ampofu anameboa ye kire say bibi bia da dini bibi bia ntochew party fo enya rehemu party fo nka makoma nto omyam na party mpanyinifo sebe e de nyema begu akwa mu ama party no aye krabehe aye fefefe ama minu mienu adoye nkon say party no yes of course moving into 2024 aye kudindie ebeye dia
mango bagezi
yeah
all is well
all is not well onange so onyim oto onyim that all is not well but yenka bibi yemfa ncheche nkrofo ore on the botumi aka we are on set nti botumi aka there yenka ni day so that our people will know there at least nyamaye but all is not well he knows my brother or can be about cedi to dollar rates okay so wombera yenka about the exchange rate regime onyim there say yanka cedi depreciation cedi to dollar depreciation under MPP and NDC we are far better managers of the economy so far as that is concerned. So in 2009
but no snappy enough
yeah snappy in 2009 what was the cedi to dollar ratio and ever less than 1 cedi you get $1 less than 1 cedi 1 Ghana cedi you get $1 after the redenomination of the currency 0.9 pesos was equivalent to $1. As at the time they were leaving office in 2016, $1 to cedi ratio, now you need 4.1 Ghana cedis in order to get $1 within a space of 8 years. Now cedi will lose more than 3 cedis in terms of nominal value. Now as we speak, the cedi to dollar ratio, cedi around 5.6, 5.7. Is that not it? We are 5 years into our administration. Check the nominal value. If we are going by their standard, and can tell you that by now, and if for $1 now a per cedis $1, you need about 7 to 8 cedis to get $1. Right. You shouldn't come there, and so we will get him the figures to prove what we are saying. The other issue we are talking about is about the saving kitchen appointment to the Parliamentary Service Board, my brother. And this one I'm telling MPP for our youth out there. It is always better. Former President Kufuor Yankupon Shran, Uncle Dombono by Techaman Pro. It is always better for your party to be in government whilst you are a messenger than for you to be a general secretary like General Mosquito. Never yet of an opposition party like NDC. Today, there is Speaker of Parliament or NDC. When you come there, Oba appoints an NDC General Secretary to serve on the Parliamentary Service Board. Senka MPP no wa. Ka definitely nipa na Oba appointing no. Nka ye kra no. Nkobotu wa ye MPP and also the obi a sympathize with the MPP. But because we have a speaker or an NDC person, even though a very fine gentleman, but ni route the NDC route nti or preferred over appoint Esedun Ketia to be on the board as opposed to other MPP people nka oba abeka or others no wa say
because a majority leader or honorable say chairman as a speaker or person of fact can be so the NDC for more every parliament because Esedun Ketia aba Parliamentary Service Board so NDC General Secretary Kofi Ato, a fan special advisor, no a national vice chairman for NDC. Yeah. I feel honorable I'm watching on also a fan in the office speaker office or here ex NDC MP and honorable Shaibu and so ex NDC MP on also any route from NDC or here on the office. As a person of fact,
exactly what I'm talking about, my brother. What I'm saying is that
we are competency into no.
It's not about competence. These people are Wooding. Don't we have same caliber of people and even much better in MPP? When you come to the MPP, Adibia or MPP ma baby. Is that okay? No, what I'm saying is that in the Fourth Republic, dispensation, there hasn't been any such appointment. I'm here to
the winner takes all.
Yeah, it's about winner take. Main share so far the 1992 Parliamentary Service Board 96 2000. I don't know the members there, but I don't think that somebody or high interest in a political party or the general secretary of an opposition party will for be as Speaker of Parliament or appoint such a person to serve on the Parliamentary Service Board. I don't think it has ever happened. And all is because
Speaker Honorable Hackman Uswajiman.
Formally, no,
yes.
though.
Yeah, no, so later by chairman of Council of Elders for the MPP.
Yeah. At that time, the MPP.
Also.
No. It was MPP. Recently, it was MPP. The last board year, the last 4 years board year, it was MPP and their power. Then Professor Michael Kwe, the Speaker of Parliament. What I'm saying is that, my brother, MPP as a political party, going into the 2020 elections, we did a lot of things against ourselves. And Mobo was saying the crowd when we went for these elections, there are constituencies we are misunderstanding kakra. Let we losing the parliamentary seats. In my region, Central Region, for instance, there are a lot of parliamentary seats I lose here. We could have won easily. Because going into the elections, we knew that we could have won more than 20 parliamentary seats. A Juma so I no point to the fact that you won't win those seats, no. But petty issues. MP no why a day, on your day and why a day, into men make sure that we lose. And this is where we are. Now young parliamentarians also in parliament on that night. Now what to Abana, what the man Abambabi mo winning. Yeah, young boy, one of the young hard-working guys so Efutu. That night the boy lost his life. Hard-working guys on television. As a result of them elections, one of the young guys, what the Honorable Alexander Afenyomakin, the boy lost his life. What the boy was watching, and Nakuman Tum. That was the disservice some of our MPs did to the party people. And today we are where we are because there is a certain NDC Speaker of Parliament, even though or serve the interests of Ghana, no, because of the roots. Oh, but I have said time without number there. So it's a doing Kitia. General Secretary of NDC. Sami yono pa and kame conscience. Ubobumu for this appointment kamenje.
Okay.
Is that okay? You see, Mestre there, MPP fuyemfe yesu yade. Going into 2024, ya better abayinechi. Appointees no they should get low to the people. One share the grassroots no party funa. What boy my party ni ba power no. One more way you come on one share one. Na party funa so do baby a one venture. We are always better off than to be in opposition.
Okay. All right. Saki Medasi. Mamenko Amani. Amani, I say speaker so a speaker for Ghana and a speaker for NDC and MPP. Union said the akosi winner take all no. It say a term ama all inclusive government. And then the be system
Bongo yedi kan no. Ye nuanu MPP for majority leader how part say yedi kai minu mienu na anim say per the standing orders of parliament a speaker is clothed with the powers to do the appointment and it's identity speaker yes identity speaker appointment sabe homo kasa ho bibirisa asema wo se minu mienu ebisa ye ho na say anyenye bia no eye owura esi edu nketia sabe or that competence obetimi dey adwuma sabe ya appointing so wo meye no ana mienu na yin general mosquito secretary. He's been a member of parliament for about 3 times and ameboa. He's been a minister before and ameboa. he served in different capacities. About education, so I said, when it comes to competence, the man is competent enough. Jumano, so kase, and I say, baby, I didn't say so on Coseno, said, obey a Jumano, I'm a Jumana, Abros, I'm a Jumana, I fed to Anameboa. And nunti yen young men before say chairman sabunsu enemy nyan ubi say almost is this about competence or multiminka competence as a mo sabi your man kasa jia to mu say papa na ban competence say obi obetime ya adwuma no a papa de betime ya adwuma no enti obo how na say meba ho agroba ofia o mo continent ko hwe nyabotre what you say uti kogo ni wa say be kwadwe na ngwa me na maya na uti nyabotre meba ho eti say na say o man time a o say chairman sabunsu a say chairman sabunsu on your friend saying 30th March 2021 Ghana Web story on publish here say chairman sabunsu commenting on a Seydou Nketiah's appointment ya say mo kai tie utenie o say but the majority leader in sharing his thoughts on the matter described the appointment as unprecedented, adding that even though he holds no issue about the personality and competence of Mr. Nketiah, and competence of what? Mr. Nketiah. Into a person watching say, a banner Jumane ye ni pobetimi ye Jumano dia. Sabi we Mr. Nketiah if you are obi anyhow. Say chairman Sabunsu na eka. Uya no so firi hɔ a MPP for one kasa mo deputy general secretary your friend no Nana Obiribu ahen but woni me de Nana Obiribu ahen abeka say MPP for one kama no ntum because General Mosquito eba ne competence ya what the technical know how obetimi de adwuma no enti kasa na mo kasa na firi ifa okapam yo enye no ne eka ne say wo ye party ni anase or ye partisan oyen dis ni ntia won san kede ne be show ane me omo kasa me kasa ye nuan mo no omo ni fari o omo ni hu ade o efi se nche bia me pa cho o kai say nche bia na ye friend say the last parliament ekwa awiye say na wunim say wan kasa o kan wa ha say Hackman Owusu Agyemang was a member of the parliamentary service board anameboa Hackman Owusu Agyemang sabi oyen dis ni and oyen CPP ni onye MPP ni. He was the chairman of the council of elders of MPP. MPP from penny fwa dom no. One no mutitre ni anameboa. Please. Oh, please. You are talking about partisanship. See the partisanship. Parliament anameboa. Eti Hackman Owusu Agyemang me pacho no yedmo mayanka. Ana Hackman Owusu Agyemang sabe. What wa there ma MPP. We are not to champacho. Akane ma mienu amidi twacho. We are not to nchanya. Unim say the current board no there is a former majority leader on the board or MPP ni mapa it's the MPP which is in power it's identity and the MPP ni was so NDC ni was so more can MPP na power eya do so power kama me de manusia
Abzafo meda minyanum Anthony Pakwesi Saki regional youth organizer for the MPP won Fimfi Mantam yabara se so free Gwaton ebe kan ho afi Samuel Kwajo Dankwa Menin the member of the NDC communication team meda munyina se afi production team munyina so mabodwuma pa meda munyina se oti binwa ba obaima efia kire nkambra kasebu ehase eso bedin di David Ofori Safo na menkan nyina ho abrepam besan mo de ehia yakra munyina